Okay, I decided to spend some time and introduce this little jig I made. There's nothing special, but nothing like this on the market. I mean, there are other things that you can buy, but I'm lazy. I decided to make one tool that will work and will work fast. Okay, before we put these bolts, sometimes the threads in the head bolts are stripped. For that, we have this top that's 10 1.5. So before we screw anything on, what we do is go ahead and clean the threads. Okay, once we clean the threads, blow them out. It's time to install our jig. All this I made so you don't have to take your tool somewhere else. All the tools stay with this jig in place, so you don't need to run back and forth. Okay, start bolts. This plate is precisely machined, so your hole is right now perfectly in the center. First step, you need to drill it. So you take this drill and take the jig that comes with the drill, because it's also precisely machined. Take this bolt off, this bolt jig off. Now you need to drill it. I like to use my Milwaukee tools. Can't live without them anymore. And that speeds up it so fast. You see, the drill bit is ground in such a way that when it hits the bottom of the hole, it's going to stop. So you don't need to worry of going too deep when you're drilling the hole. Okay, well, our next step will be recessing. We need to make a recess so that our insert, which all of you know looks like this, it has a head on it. It has a little head here, and it has to be recessed to be flush or a little bit deeper than the block. So for that, the Time-Sert, here is the part number, they offer this tool. However, on BMW blocks, or on any blocks, you see the difference between these two holes? This one has a recess, a deep recess, that takes a double bushing or alignment bushing for the head gasket and head, and it has two of these on each end of the cylinders. So two on the first cylinder and two on the sixth cylinder. And the problem is with the Time-Sert tool that it doesn't go in deep enough. This diameter of the tool here is bigger than our bushing diameter. So for this purpose, I had to make a special tool which looks like this. And this is the only one that we will offer with the tool. We are not going to offer, we are not going to offer this one. We will only offer our tool. This will work on all holes. It will work on this hole. It will also work on this. Procedure to set it up. You have to set it up on every hole. Release the set screw. Push everything down until it hits the bottom of the hole. Now, take it up. Take the washer off. This is how deep your recess head will be. So you took the washer. You see this gap right here? This is how much we will drill. you're done. Again, I'm not worrying about cleanness, keeping it clean for now. We're making a demonstration video. You made a recess. Our next step will be to cut the threads. You'll take, that's a 12 1.5 tap that we will cut the threads with. As you see, some of these bushings are just to hold these tools in place. See, like this one is for this tap when it stays here. So we need to use another one. Here you are going to use the one that was originally in this place. Okay, don't forget to lubricate when you're cutting threads. Our next step is putting insert in. But before we put insert, it has to be on Loctite. So what we do, we're gonna clean it very good. I like this kind of brake cleaner. It doesn't leave any residue after it. No oily residue. That means we'll probably be cutting very good. Okay, insert goes into the special insert driver tool. By the way, I didn't say anything about this tool. This is a tap driver. Lilly makes it, Snap-on sells it, I don't know who else, probably a lot. And it pretty much works on all the taps and on the driver tool. However, I'm not gonna sell it, it's part of my other kit. Okay, take it off the holder. You don't need this one in here. Before we put insert in, we have to lubricate this insert installer tool and lubricate it good. Because what it will do, when your insert gets and hits its position, this tool will go farther in and will expand the lower few threads. If you want to know how the Time-Sert inserts work, look at their site and they have very detailed videos. Okay, I'm ready to drive this in. I'm in. Okay, what I'm gonna do right now, we are going to remove this hole, this bolt, and move it. Let me show you. We do not need to take this plate to do the next hole and realign everything. All we do, take one bolt off, put it in the hole that's already done. There we go. We are ready for our next hole. Next hole, I'm gonna just do and not talk, so you can see how it's done. Without me, just watch it.